Girls, therapy is expensive, but these K-dramas are free. So I think I know which one I'm choosing every time I'm sad. I know I'm rewatching these shows a lot, but I'm not rewatching because I ran out of new shows. These three dramas are basically my emotional support blanket at this point. So today, let's actually talk about why. Okay, so first there is a real difference between a good drama and a comfort drama, and I feel like nobody talks about this enough. A good K-drama keeps you on the edge of your seat. It stresses you in the best way, but a comfort K-drama, it does the opposite. It lets you exhale. The formula is basically always the same. Strong found family energy, friendships that hit harder than the actual romance, soft conflict instead of gut punch twists, and everyday moments doing all the emotional heavy lifting. Meals, inside jokes, quiet night-ins. If a K-drama has that combo, I don't just watch it once. I watch it, I finish it, and then a few months later, I'm right back at episode 1 like I didn't cry through the whole thing already. So with that in mind, let's get into my actual list. Alright, number 1 we have Reply 1988. So Reply 1988 is about 5 childhood friends and their families living life in their Seoul neighborhood in the 80s. And yes, there is this whole romantic mystery baked in, like who does Duksun end up with? But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not watching for that part anymore. I'm watching for the mom yelling down the hallway. I'm watching for everyone just casually eating dinner at each other's house like that's normal. And that fun banter between Duksun and Jungwon's father, it's hilarious. The most emotional part of this series is when all the families move out of the neighborhood. So if you love youth dramas with the 80s vibe, I recommend you watch this. The next K-drama is Hospital Playlist. So in this K-drama we have 5 doctors, best friends since med school, working at the same hospital, hanging out after every single shift. There is a medical drama, surgeries, hard cases, real stakes, but honestly, the real plot is just watching these incredibly competent adults be completely crazy with each other. It's basically watching a group chat come to life, except everyone in it is also somehow saving lives. And I don't know what it is, but there is something so comforting about watching adults who are good at their jobs and still soft with the people they love. You've got to give this K-drama a try. I highly recommend this. So the next K-drama we have Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bong-joo. I mean, I just love this K-drama. It's so beautiful. It's so refreshing to watch. So it's like childhood friends turn almost enemies, turn lovers, but make it wholesome. So it's about Kim Bong-joo who's out there chasing her weightlifting dreams, dealing with body image pressure, and somehow also falling for her childhood friend Jun Young in the middle of all this. It's light, it's playful, but my most favorite part is their friendship because it is so beautiful and fun to watch. So if you enjoy watching college dramas with a wholesome vibe, you should give this a try. So here's what actually ties all 3 of these K-dramas together, and honestly, if you're trying to find your comfort drama, this is the exact formula to look for. All 3 have built-in community, the neighborhood, the hospital crew, the training squad. All 3 put friendships before romance every single time, and all 3 kept their conflicts soft. Nobody's being cruel just for shock value, and nobody's getting destroyed for a plot twist. That's literally why I already know every single twist coming, and I press play anyway. The predictability isn't a bug, it's the entire point. It's comfort. It's not supposed to surprise you. It's supposed to feel like coming home. So yeah, these K-dramas are my comfort K-dramas, and I genuinely don't think I'll ever outgrow rewatching them. That's not a flaw. That's literally what comfort dramas are for. Now what I want to know, what's your comfort K-drama pick? Drop it in the comments because I love hearing from you all, and I have other list of comfort K-dramas which I'll cover in the future video. So hit that subscribe button. Thanks for all the love. Bye.